not only the bra, but you're getting 5 of them, and they're gonna be all one color in each pack. So, and that's what you've requested. You said, I love my bra, I love the colors, but sometimes I just want all one color in those skin tone options. So that's what you see right here. This is, I'm just showing you beige, but we do have all of the other colors as well. 5-pack for $50.
Yep,
$10 a bra.
80 million sold in 35 countries, and we kind of stopped counting because it's so amazing. So this is a great $10. I've looked everywhere, and you can't find any seamless with this. And if you did, it's going to fall apart in a second because I'm the one that gets to do the competitive shop and look, and it does. And then they're stepping into it.
So those are coming up in just a little bit. I'm just giving you a heads up in case you want to go ahead and start shopping now. You're getting the 5. You can step into them. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Thank you. You can step into them. You can pull them over your head, but we'll have a full presentation coming up there. But we're going to start off with our today's special. I'm holding it. I'm wearing it. I'm giving you 2, and it's been very popular today. So for the very first time as a today's special, you are getting the 2-pack of the butter knit tank with the built-in bra. So think about this tank as like an elongated bra. You step into this, or you pull it over your head, you put it on, you don't need to adjust anything. Everything falls in place, but it's not a bra that stops right here. It goes all the way down. And you know what that means? You've got all of that seaming and smoothing. You don't need to adjust anything. It's always gonna fit. You can tuck it in or wear it out. You've got your modesty with the dye-to-match pads that come with each tank, and that in itself is an extra value. And you don't need to layer. You don't need a bra, and then a tank, and then your shirt or your jacket or what have you. You just have this piece because it works across the board. And I just wanna show you, I have this beautiful blouse I got here at HSN. It's Colleen Lopez. I think it's sold out though. But I'm wearing the today's special in mahogany, in that color right there, all right? Now, it just melts in with my skin.
I know, I didn't even know you were, when I first came in saying hi, I'm like, I didn't even realize she was wearing it.
Well, that's the idea. And then the thing is, you can just focus on how beautiful the blouse is. You're not thinking, oh, what's that weird lumpy strap here and there? It's just a beautiful blouse because I have on the tank that's also my bra. So I wanna show you all of the colors, okay? Because these are all your essentials that you're gonna wear all the time. This is every 2-pack comes with black. You just choose the other color that you want. This is the black with mahogany. This is the one that I'm wearing. And I recognize that the hanger doesn't look beautiful. Hanger appeal is not beautiful, but it's gonna look great on your body. This one is the sienna and black. Next to that is beige and black, and you can see the difference between sienna and beige. And then we have the very popular black and white. And a lot of people are getting a couple of them. A lot of you are getting black and white and then getting your another 2-pack in your skin tone. Whatever you do, do it today because typically these are $29.95 for one. You're getting 2 for about $10 more than what you would pay for just one. 9,000 of them have been ordered today. So if you haven't ordered yours yet, you still have a chance to get any of the colors in any size you need, extra small to 3X. I'm wearing medium, that's my regular size, and I want you to order your regular size there.
Yeah, regular size, and I'm wearing actually the beige. I'm holding the beige, but I'm wearing the beige under this crochet knit top. So last season, last summer, I rarely wore this because I didn't like how white looked under it. I didn't like how black looked under it. As soon as I got this, I'm like, I can wear this again. It is going to be the tank that you need because I'm all about like that third piece or that topper. I need this foundation pieces that will really help you. So these are the ones that put it under a maxi dress or a spaghetti strap dress or anything that you need to fill in that décolleté area. Look at how many different ways you see the models. Dagmara, look at that topper. That Dagmara is like truly wearing what I'm wearing. I love to have, I always have jeans. I always have that printed topper. And then I need that staple piece to really like finish it off, but really create that foundation. You need those building blocks in your wardrobe, but we always gravitate to buying the pretty thing, but then you're thinking, oh my, I don't have the underpinning to wear with that. And then Sonia's wearing that beautiful color, and see how much it's smoothing her out. So right now, I know in the hanger, you can't tell, but you're getting that bra and a cami in one. So when you can see as her bust fills it out, it's lifted, it's smooth. You're gonna get all smoothing, but it's not gonna be constrictive. This is one of those things. It's that infinity, invisible edge technology, so there's nothing, and then I love an open weave. Like I actually have a white sweater like that, a black sweater, and this is truly something that you should grab in multiple colors because it will be, when you start thinking about those things, you're like, oh my gosh, it can extend your wardrobe.
It really can.
It changes your mind when you look inside your wardrobe.
Because now you're gonna wear, like you said, those things. I have a couple tops I got they're from Marla Wynn. I got them last year. I'm thinking, oh, I can't wait to wear them, but I bought them and I haven't worn them yet. I never even thought about, what am I gonna wear underneath? Now I know what it is. Let me give you a quick update. The one that I have on is mahogany from this set, the mahogany in black. If you want mahogany in black, we're into double digits on this right now in terms of quantities of what we have left. We started off with 4 digits. We're down to 2 digits.
And
extra small and small. So if extra small or small are the sizes that you need here, then please go ahead and pick yours up. And make sure that you get yours. So this is the deal. You're wearing it as either under an outfit or on its own. You're not having to put a bra underneath it. It gives you the smoothing, it gives you the coverage, you've got modesty. You're getting everything that you would possibly want without having to layer on layer.
All those layers.
And it's all nice and smooth.
And it smooths everything out. So you have truly, inside there's this pocket right here. There's a pocket right there that has that removable pad. So you have a bra right here. It's gonna fill in all those areas. You know, this is like my rescue top because I feel like it really is one you have to have in your, your wardrobe, because when you have this, you're gonna get the lift from the girls, and 9 times out of 10, you wear a bra, then you wear a tank, then the bra and the tank strap lines don't match up, then you're trying to adjust, then everything feels really uncomfortable. So then this is all you're gonna wear. You're going to just wear this. Your bra is in here, your smoothing technology, and when we say it's seamless, we really truly mean laser edge. There's nothing, and I know if I turn it, look, there's nothing there. There's no seam. Nothing is stitched. There is no stitching. It is all heat bonded. So when you see this, it really goes, and I think if I always like to show it on my arm here. So imagine when you're up here at your arm, and I'm pulling really hard. This is not gonna dig into your shoulders. You know, bras always, no matter how heavy your busts are, nothing's gonna dig in. So see how this lays completely flush against it? It's like a Band-Aid. It's really, there's nothing. So think about how that's gonna feel under your clothes. So you won't feel that you're wearing another layer. You're not gonna feel that you're gonna have, the heat, the hotness, because, a lot of, I run hot. I don't wanna have, we're here in Florida, I don't want another layer. But I do wanna have some smoothing. And I actually feel more confident when I have like a tank underneath, because it feels like I'm smoothing it out.
Agreed.
But this is finally one that I don't feel like I'm hot. My husband used to always say, how can you wear a tank and then a thing and then a thing? And then, but this is true. This is truly changing the way I feel about it. I'm like, I just liked my midsection feeling a little smooth. I don't like lumps and bumps, but this kind of covers it all.
It's so funny. And you can see it there again on the girls. Brooke has it on tucked in with a skirt, into a skirt, and then she has on a beautiful blouse on top. And it doesn't look like, oh, she's supposed to, cover up her tank.
Right.
It just looks like it fits and it works with her, which is fantastic. And then you saw Kenya had it on underneath a very sheer blouse, and nothing was distracting, because when you don't have on the right undergarments under something sheer like that, it's distracting from what it's supposed to look like. I was wearing, and then our fabrics now, even on our clothes, are thinner. So anything that you have on is gonna show. Yep. I was wearing a top that I really loved, and my husband took a picture of me, and it looked really good from the front, but I kind of was turned this way.
Oh my goodness!
And you could see folds, and I was like, where did that come from? I didn't know that was there.
No, it'll smooth you all out.
And it was because of the bra that I was wearing was creating a fold.
It created that false. It creates like a false. And I actually just flipped this on the side. So I had this laying flat. So it actually is a shape. So see how this is? So see, I just want you to show. See how it dips? Here's my prep, but I want to see, here's from the armpit to the base. It still has if you can see it right there, it has a shape. So
Yes.
it is a shape that goes to your body. So most tank tops are, if you'd see them and you buy them, they're straight down. We're not the same size. So I love to show that part of it. So it's giving you that hourglass. It's going with your body.
Yes.
It's going with your lines of your body, not going straight down, because if it was straight across, when you got to your tummy or tushy area,
Yes.
it would be clinging and clinging here and tighter and start rolling. But the fact that it does have that hourglass, or if I shape it this way, if you can see, it has that little bit of variation there that helps you.
Nice.
So it's all these little things that are thought of and have all these like different additive bonuses. And when I tell you, we use the same factors as those like high-end celebrity brands that you spend 5 times as much on. But what we do is a little different, because Rhonda says, I want a bra built in. I want it longer because I want it to cover my derriere. I want it to have full coverage under the arms and the bra bulge.
Right.
You know, I don't want it to be spaghetti strapped. I want it to be these. So we really max out those factories to what they can do. That's why we're different. That's why the brand is different to come here. We just always want to let you know that, because they're selling those for all that much more. We really pride the fact that it's still that same high-end quality,
Very
but
much so.
a lot more goes into it.
Well, in the way that we want to wear it too. And let me show you really quickly. So the one that I have right here is beige, and this one is sienna. If you're trying to decide, if you're on the fence, do I get beige or do I get sienna? It's your call, but just so that you can see them right next to each other. And I think sometimes, you know, beige is always a safe choice if this is more of your skin tone. If you're thinking, oh, in the summertime, I get a little bit more tan, then maybe sienna can work for you. But really, they're both going to be very forgiving on your skin. I just love that we have them. And the fact that there are other seamless, those kinds of brands out there, to your point, I'm thinking, well, they're kind of thin in the front, so there's no modesty.
Correct.
There's, you know, the spaghetti strap is not what I want, and it stops at the exact wrong spot. Why would I want that? Maybe if I were 17, it would be perfect.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not 17 anymore. I want something that's gonna give me full coverage, which is what this does, nice and smooth and seaming. And I want something that is not a trend. And I say that because when I buy things now, I'm a very smart shopper.
Oh, yes.
I have become a smart shopper.
100%.
When I buy something, when I get compliments on things and somebody will say, where'd you get it? I'm like, well, I bought it like 6 years ago. I bought it 8 years ago, because now when I buy things, I want to keep them for a long time. So when you see heat bonded, not glued, you know what happens with glue over time? It comes apart. When you see heat bonded, it stays together. These are the kinds of things you need to really think about when you're looking to spend your money and invest. You want to look for longevity. You want to look for something for the way you want to look now and going forward, not a trend. And with these, you're going to wear them. I'm telling you. From the moment you get them, you're gonna put them on, and you're gonna just keep wearing them. It won't even be a second thought to you to put this on.
It really will, because when we brought these in, I'd say it was probably about halfway, like 3/4 of the year last year as that single. Once I found this and I said, okay, I am in love, because I'm a tank top wearer. I like wearing tank tops under. I like to be smoothed out. I think it's ever since I was pregnant with twins, I kind of like the support and the feeling, and I don't like other things scratching against my stomach, and I just feel that this gives me all that support. But I always hated to wear a bra, and then having to wear a tank top with it. But when I started wearing these, so literally, I'm sure if you've seen me on hundreds of times between last year and now, I'm always wearing this.
Yes.
I'm always wearing this in some fashion underneath my clothes, or under, you know, with a pencil skirt, because it truly does. I like it because it makes my outfit, because I don't have to think. Because I like jackets, and I'm like you. I'm a smart shopper now. Like, I like to have those pieces, but a lot of times I got rid of some like iconic pieces because I didn't have the right thing to wear under it.
Right.
Like your top, I would never get rid of that top. That yellow is gorgeous. That's a hot color. But see, if I didn't have the right thing to wear under it, I would be like, ooh, I don't always want to wear white. I don't always want to wear black. And those are the two we sometimes have. But now that you have mahogany, and like for me, I didn't like this like crochet knit with white under it, because you could really see where the tank top was. But now I have a nude color. I have the beige underneath it. So it really will change how you think about your wardrobe. And the fact that you do have this wide opening, this wide pocket, this is definitely going to be something that's important, because you can take this out. You can add in, you can double it up. And I think if you're right here, I just want to show you real quick. This is something that's it's beloved by our prosthesis wearer. I just want to show you real quick what happens here. This is how wide this pocket is. It can hold a prosthesis. There's a prosthesis in here. So look at that, just throw it right in there, and that's the prosthesis right in there.
Yeah.
So it's accommodating anything. So even if you're more of a fan of like a silicone chicken cutlet type thing, if you want to take them out, it can accommodate all of those things, and it holds it in there. So those pockets are nice and wide to accommodate, because that's something that we hear all the time. It's like, I don't like those pockets because then I can't get them back in. If you have dexterity issues, it's hard to get those pads back in, because you still want that double layer modesty.
And you don't have that issue here. You're getting 2 tanks. You're getting 2, and each tank has its dye to match pads that are in there. And the dye to match pads, usually you would buy separately, and you'd pay an extra expense for that. These are all coming included for the very first time as a today's special. So typically at HSN, and we will continue to sell one at a time for $29.95.
Yeah, this has been such an opportunity item.
Yeah, but today you're getting 2 for about $10 more than what you would spend for 1. So I like that we've got them for you. The black and white, and you can see Kenya has on the white option from the black and white set. Everybody's loving that. And I will tell you, we did bring in the most in quantity in the black and white, because we know that that's a staple. So what I suggest is get black and white, okay? Get the black and white, but then also get another set in the skin tone that you choose. So you could get, so like Jamie, you would get black and white, and then you'd get the black and beige. I would get black and white, and then the black and mahogany. Maybe if you're watching, you'd get black and white and then the black and sienna, okay?
And I'd even get the sienna too, because think about the sienna also with animal prints. And with a jacket over top and then the skirt, because I'll wear this later, because this doesn't also always have to be underneath. I wear mine, I wear my beige one the other morning as a top with a jean jacket and a skirt with it. So I know when you see this first, when you're tuning in, tank top. So I really need, there is something so special about this tank top. This is just not a tank top. This has got so much more to give you, and when you get this home, you'll feel it. It's in the fabric.
It is, and this is the thing. Tank tops used to be so like, you know, just kind of an afterthought.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
oh, I just need a tank. But this is more than this. I wish we could call it more than a tank top, because it is your bra that is elongated, that smooths you, that you never have to adjust, that's always gonna fit. And we said last hour, you don't even feel it on.
No,
like there have been a couple times where I've worn it, I'm like, I have to do the test. Like, am I wearing it?
Tina said that the same thing this morning, and I've seen some of the reviews. They're like, okay, I don't even feel like I'm wearing it, because you go like this and you're like, oh, I don't feel strapped.
Did I forget to?
Because it truly glides right over your skin. You don't feel it, but that's really how clothes should feel.
Yeah,
that's true. I mean, it's like we're so used to feeling uncomfortable, so it's like,
isn't that hilarious? We're so used to feeling uncomfortable that when we actually feel comfortable,
it's like something's wrong here.
Something's wrong. No worries. I'll also say, if you're traveling this summer, if you're somebody who you go up and down to the airplane and your body's like, oh, I can't take it. Can you imagine being restricted in a regular bra and your body's just, it's just getting tighter and tighter? When you're wearing this, it stretches with you, it moves with you. It is your one layer. It is super comfortable everywhere, from the front, from the back. You've got a great neckline that's not too low. It gives you full coverage. It can go all the way down and be tucked into your waistband, or you can wear it out like you see right here in our images. It is singly the piece that you're going to wear all of the time. So I'm glad that so many, I've lost count, I think is over 9,800 of you have gone ahead and ordered yours. First time ever as a Today's Special, as the 2-pack. I don't know, actually, maybe Jamie, do you know if we're going to see this again this year?
No, this will definitely, if we do, it'll come back as a single. I think this is a single's at 30, so you're really, this is a chance to stock up, because this is not only a summertime piece. Like, I literally wore this all through, when we launched it, it was cute, it was in fall, it was in autumn and in winter, because it was so great to wear under like Lorex sweaters or things that feel a little scratchier. You just wanted a little bit of smoothing, and you didn't want to have to wear a bra and then a tank and then a third piece. It really is just these are the things that you should just hang it in your closet with all of your apparel, that it just becomes part of your apparel.
Very true.
Just part of your apparel. I mean, I know we're really promoting this. Rhonda's an intimate apparel brand, but you're getting 2 for 1 here. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to wear what bra matches this tank, because then you really sometimes have that problem too. Yeah. My bra might have a wider strap than my tank top does, and then my favorite bra might be red, and then you don't have to think about this.
This is why hubby says, why does it take you so long to get dressed?
Well, I don't know if they're going to show if they show the pictures of my family photos. I was the last to get dressed because I was having a wardrobe malfunction because my dress matched the whole entire family, and I became very low busted and my cleavage was way too showy that luckily I had this in my arsenal that I threw under there. You never even would have known that it wasn't planned that way because that's saved the day. Like literally I had all the kids ready, my mom ready, my husband ready, everyone was ready to go. And I'm like, oh, whoa, this is, my sundress was way too low. So I just put this up underneath it. It smoothed everything out. There we are. And look, we're all smiling. No one's crying. No one's crying. And anyone that's ever tried to take a family picture, you know it's a feat. It is. Having 13-year-old twins is like, but look, there's that white tank. It saved the day, because if not, I would have been very busty.
Yes.
And then it matched my daughter's white dress. It popped all those things together.
And it didn't look like, oh, that was a last-minute ad. It didn't look like, it didn't bring down the outfit at all.
No, actually, I liked it because it pulled in that white, because literally my daughter was wearing the only one that wearing white. So me having that little bit of extra white, it just really, it made it work. But that's not even a setup. That was truly 2 weekends ago. I had these samples, and luckily it saved the day. They were all in the car with the AC running, and I get dressed because I'm always the last to get dressed for a photo shoot, and I'm like, oh goodness, it was too low, and this saved the day. So I'm telling you, have these in, because you never know when you're going to get them, but you really will. You'll gravitate to this way more than you ever think you will.
Somebody who's watching and who has had to wrangle the family understands exactly, because you're always the last one, and then you're in a pinch, and these are essentials.
Yes,
these are going to be your everyday essentials, your special occasion essentials. These are going to be your travel essentials. Oh, you know what? We are about to hit, oh my gosh, 10,000 of these sold.
I'm so glad. I truly, I've been working with Rhonda. I've been a part of the HSN family since 2001. And when I say there's something that I don't live without, it's my Abra, and now it's this.
There you go.
I mean, it truly is, and I love everything we do. But when I say you need this, it will change, because I like anything that's going to make someone's day easier, and that's the way. I want to give you some updates real quick, okay? So this is the mahogany and black. I'm wearing mahogany. That's the color I have on. So if that's the color you want, or if you want to coordinate with your skin tone and yours is like mine, this is the one you want to go to. I will say, you don't have to just get this if it's your skin tone. Sure.
You might just like the color. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? So, but if this is the one you want, extra small and small are very, very limited now in this option. And you will very likely be the last presentation to see all sizes of this, okay? This one is the sienna color. So each 2-pack comes with black, and you just choose the other color that you want. This is the sienna color. I'm gonna scooch on over and show you the beige. So this is the beige, and let me put beige right next to sienna. Beige is lighter. Sienna's a little bit more warmer, almost think of like a tan, okay? So if you want the beige, this is very popular this hour, and we do have this available, and we did bring a lot of these in. And then, of course, we've got black and white, which is the most popular. It's the one that everybody is shopping for, in addition to getting another one.
Even though you get the black with both, don't think, oh, do I need 2 black? Let me just tell you how often I wear that black one. So I do love that we did that, because I wear the black one so much. When we started selling this as a single back last year, Rhonda and I used to always fight, because Rhonda and I get buyer sample. I get samples to wear. She's like, did you take all the blacks? Did you take all the blacks? So I mean, I literally, and at one point when I finally got my clothing all in order and redid my closet, I'm like, oops, I have like 4 blacks. Oh, sorry. But because I wear them so much that you really, it's not a bad thing to have 2 blacks. And if you get 2 different colors, white and a beige or whatever your skin tone, having that extra one is truly, and just going to the beach in spring break, I did not have a bathing suit ready, and the girls were like, I want to go to the beach. So I just wore this. I just wore this tank with a little sarong and a little tankini, and it looked like I was wearing a bathing suit. So it's very versatile. So you'll get a lot of wear out of this.
You really will. I know that our clock is almost gone. Over 10,000 of these ordered. If you have it in your shopping cart, I'm so glad that you're picking these up today. You've got them as our today's special, and on FlexPay, $13 and change. So if you wanted to get a couple of 2-packs, do it today. This is, you know how we talk about self-care, and a lot of times when we think about self-care, we think about makeup and those kinds of things. These are those items of self-care that just make your whole day a little bit easier, a little bit more comfortable, a little less stressful when you're getting dressed throughout the day. And so it's something that you're doing for yourself. So I'm so glad that so many of you are picking these up. Order your regular size. We've got them for you in extra small to 3X. So just whatever size you would wear on top, that's the size today's special you would get. I have on in the medium. That's my regular size. Everything else I'm wearing is medium, and so is my today's special tank. 888-158 is the item number there. And you know what goes perfect with your tank with the built-in bra? Is your 2-pack of the stretch butter knit long line shorts in all of the same colors as the today's special tanks.
I love this.
So each 2-pack comes with black. You choose your other color. Beige, mahogany, beige, mahogany, white, or sienna. Those are your options, okay? In extra small to 3X. The inseam on this long line short is 18 inches. And I bring that to your attention because thighs rubbing together.
And
those
truly,
kinds of things.
This is, and I'm going to show you right here, Robert, stay right here. I want to show you. I'm wearing this. I'm wearing a wide leg, kind of like flotso pant. Look at this. I'm wearing them under here because I always wear. I like to have. I don't want any friction in between my thighs because it does. It has a little drop crotch to these pants. I wear these under. It helps because it smooths everything out. But these also have a built-in gusset. So what that means is it has a built-in underwear. So you don't have to think about, again, just like that tank. You don't have to wear a bra and then a tank. So look at this, built-in wide moisture moisture wicking gusset. So this is all I'm wearing. I'm wearing the tank and this. So it's right there and it's so smooth. Again, when you have all that super fine bonded edge, infinity edge thing where it's so smooth, you can't even see. So when it's on your thigh, nothing is going to dig in. It just glides. And one thing, I can't stand around my waist because I'm short-waisted and I'm thicker in the waist. So I don't like any wide band. And then it rolls on me because I'm short-waisted. So as soon as I sit down, it goes brrr, and it has that horrible feeling. This doesn't. It just lays right over top and it smooths everything out. I feel these are definitely one that I will wear all the time. We have never done butter knit in a long line, so this is a first for us. So when I got my samples of these and we first started doing these, I said, oh my goodness, these are my new, because especially in Florida, you have to have this. And when you wear any kind of dress or like a maxi skirt or a dress, or any dress in general, or size, I don't care if you're extra small or not. When you sit down and you have a cup of coffee with somebody and you go to get up, and your thighs are stuck together. Like, I don't know whether you're a size 0. When you sit down, something is sticking together, and when you stand up, you don't want to look like a cowboy. Like what Tina calls it, you're creating a campfire in between your thighs.
Right.
Not with these because it makes you feel so much better.
You don't have that friction. Or if they're stuck, then you have to kind of walk it out, right? And we've all been there.
Between the strapless bra pulling it up or the stuck together thighs. I mean, by the end of wedding reception, the guys are like, yeah, this has been great, and they're wearing a suit and tie, and we're like, we're all uncomfortable because we're not wearing the right thing. So when you wear this underneath, it's not going to cut you in. It's not going to dig in. It's going to smooth everything out. And again, you don't have to worry about it creating any panty lines because this is your panty. This is your panty and your long line all in one because it has that moisture wicking gusset. So think of how smoothing when you marry this back and look at Sonia and Dagmara.
So you won't have any more lines, no panty lines and everything.
That is like as if you were wearing a true bodysuit.
That's
it's like a true bodysuit, but you don't have to worry about being, when you go to the restroom, how do I get all these components off and how do I do this?
That's right.
Because we've all been in there too.
How do I have to take this off and then you literally dismantling your whole self.
And then you always feel bad. I always feel bad because there's a line and you feel like you're taking too long. You're not going to worry. You just have to lift up your tank, pull down your long line, and you are going to be perfect. So you're going to be in and out, and you're going to wonder why everybody else is taking so long in there.
Nice and smooth, comfortable, great underskirts, great underpants. Great if you, again, like you said, if you just don't want that friction. I mentioned the 18 inches because we've seen shorts. And they're, you might see a 5-inch inseam, and you're thinking, but that's not really helping the problem of my thighs rubbing together. So the fact that these are 18 inches and they don't cut in at the meaty part of your leg.
Exactly.
That's a big deal. I'm showing you in particular the mahogany and black because this will very likely be the last full presentation that you see these, because we're just so limited now in this option. And if you got the today's special and you're getting the butter knit shorts, on FlexPay, you haven't even spent $27. So I say go ahead and pick these up. Make it easier on yourself. Just like with today's special, you don't need to wear an extra bra underneath it. With this, you don't need to wear panties underneath it. You just pull this on. And you've got modesty when you're wearing dresses and the wind blows.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about anything because it just looks like shorts.
And you have the extra smoothing. You're really getting a lot of benefits from this when you don't think, because a lot of times these things aren't out there. This is not out there. This is something Rhonda actually created. So this is not something you can go and find.
Yes, okay, so I'll tell you this. I know a lot of you are shopping. You can keep going. Use that QR code real quick while you see it, or you can shop on hsn.com to pick these up. 894-918 is the number. And if you ever miss an item number, you can always just go to hsn.com and type in Rhonda Shear, and you can see everything that we have, and you can read the reviews and everything. And something else that you're gonna see on hsn.com if you go there right now is the just reduced. So yes, it is Monday, happy Monday, and you know what that means. It means that all new just reduced items have been added to hsn.com. And so I wanna make sure that you check them out. And you can see from every category, from fashion, we've got from home, there's jewelry, all those just reduced items. Just simply search just reduced on hsn.com, okay? So we're gonna give you a chance to pick up your today's special tank and the shorts. And when we come back, we've got those bras. How many? 5 of them.
It's Customer Appreciation Month, and it's all about you. For the entire month of April, we're showing the love to our HSN card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Thursdays. Get a special offer every Thursday in April, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, or VIP financing on so many items. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details on our exclusive VIP offers. Thank you for being at HSN Card VIP.
Something special for you. Sign up for HSN emails and take 15% off your next single item purchase. You'll get exclusive offers, early access, and the latest updates sent straight to your inbox. Love to save? Visit hsn.com to learn more.
Be the first to know when your favorite brands and celebrities will be on HSN. Submit your email for when to watch directly at the bottom of an hsn.com product page. You'll receive email notification every time your favorite brands will be live on HSN.
For all you do, Thursdays are for HSN credit card holders. Roll like the VIP you are with card-only offers, deals galore, and more.
Great styling tip is you have to be yourself. You have to feel authentic in whatever you put on in your clothes. Like, I love dressing fun. I feel like every day is like a costume for my day. So if you have great foundation on, it's the building block of whatever you put on over it. You're gonna look perfect if your foundation's there.
You're watching HSN. We've been talking Rhonda Shear for the last hour and a half, so we've got about 30 more minutes to go in this afternoon. Jamie Morris is joining us, and I know a lot of you are still shopping for the today's special tanks that we're both wearing and the long line shorts, but let's talk bra, because bra is really where it all began.
It really is.
Now, when it comes to bra, we've offered them for years. Over 80, I mean, I know at this point it's probably over 100 million worldwide have been ordered. And we do have your seamless bra. This is a 5-pack. Now, we did something that you've requested, because usually you see the bras in the most beautiful rainbow of colors. In these 5 packs, you're only getting 1 color, and they're all of your essentials, your skin tone colors, which I love this set. So I'll start right here. You can get 5 white, and there is no limit. You can get a few 5 packs if you want. It's all up to you. We've got 5 white, because you used to, you know, a white bra was hard to come by.
It was, it really was.
So the fact that you can get 5 is a big deal. This is beige, and you can get 5 beige if you would want the beige. We're gonna move next door and go a little bit warmer with sienna. Do you see how beautiful that is? We're gonna go a little bit warmer with mahogany. If you're more of my skin tone, this is yours, mahogany. We're gonna go a little bit richer and go espresso. Cue the music. I love this.
Yes,
And then we also have a 5-pack in black.
I'm so glad that we got, and we keep evolving this, but truly this is, like you said, this is the original. This is the original bra that Rhonda started with, 20 years ago. She found seamless. She truly found this fabric in a swatch. And she said, after 20 years of being in Hollywood, and even before that, she was a dancer, so she wore leotards and she wore undergarment, like things that were constrictive, but they're kind of lingerie, intimate apparel. She said there has to be an easier way to find a bra. So when you look at this bra, this is a single layer, but all you have to do is shop your top. You don't have to worry about your alphabet. You don't have to worry about going and getting a tape measure to measure yourself. Whatever your true size is a top, you can't go wrong, because there is stretch, there's recovery, there's everything, but there's no, when we say seamless, there's nothing. So if we go over here real quick, I can show you our little Judy here. I'll kind of take you on a tour of why we call this seamless. Under your bust, you're gonna have all of the tension that's done in a machine where the yarns get a little tighter. You have the separation, so nothing's gonna be a uniboob, so nothing's gonna flatten you out like a sports bra. You have the wide strap, so again, if you have an off-the-shoulder top, never will know that this is a bra, but the wide sides. So here again, you have all of that support. You have the wide sides that smooth you out, so you don't have any lumps and bumps, but then you have this wide back. So this is what they're gonna be, when we say level 1, this is gonna be when you come home from work, or you're just lounging around, take off your traditional, maybe lift the girls up in a more form-fitted bra, you put this on. Or if you're lounging and you want to double it up, that's why we give you 5, step into a second one, because you could just double it up, because that's really where the Generation 2 came from. But this is truly a bra that you can sleep in. So if you're someone that has never worn a bra, like you traditionally hate bras, which most people do until they find Rhonda Shear, you hate your bra, you come home, you rip it off, you get a shower, the girls are dragging and they're sagging. You don't like that. I definitely have too many kids, neighbors running around with all my things going on. I need to stay a little bit more modest, so I have been wearing this. I have been wearing this for longer than I've worked with Rhonda, because when I first started here at HSN, I wore this all through my pregnancy. I still wear it. I do not go a day without wearing this to sleep, and I can truly tell you, as a heavier busted gal, it has kept the girls lifted. Like with everything else, gravity takes hold, and if you're letting everything hang constantly, that can be hard on your back.
Yes.
It can make you move forward. There really is a reason when you have all the side and back support, 90% of your support from your bra should always come from the underband. So when you think, you're getting this wide, so all this wide band. So that's why normally you spill forward, and that's why you feel uncomfortable or it digs in. This is truly one of those ones where you want to wear this every day. So even on, you're going to walk the dogs in the morning, you want to go to yoga, and you're like, yeah, I'm not going to grab a shower yet. Step into another one. If you want a little more support, double it up, because that's really how the evolution of the double layer bra came. So a lot of people do just double up these, and then when you get home, just take one off and you're in your lounge bra.
Which is your watch TV bra, you're hanging around the house, you're cleaning around the house, your Saturday afternoon, I'm not going anywhere, but I still need a bra. Your people are coming over to visit for, for spring or for summer, and I can't just let it all hang out like I usually do bra,
100%.
right?
And then even my daughters who are 13, this is their first bra. This is truly their first bra. A lot of moms had asked me, where do you buy bras at? I'm not taking them to that V store. I'm not spending $70 and we don't even, and then all of those have so much padding in them. But then you go to the other side of town, because my mom wears these, but then my grandmother and her friends who are in their 90s, they still got really mad because, it's not the easiest to put on bras if you have dexterity issues. But I took these to every one of her friends that are all on the cards. They all play cards. They still get the lift. They still get the modesty. They still feel like they have their dignity. Right. And the nurses come to me and say, thank you. Because even though we can step into it and shimmy it up, they can put it up over their heads and then you just adjust the girls. It is truly something that is changing every stage of life.
I'll tell you this, there have been so many imitators. There are so many imitators
there really are.
of the Abra. And I'm telling you, do not fall for it because they may look the same, they may say seamless and all of that, but when you have Abras, you can ask anybody who's had Abras. They may say, I've had the same Abra for 10 years. It does not fall apart. It does not, it wears just as well today as it did then. Maybe you fluctuated a little bit in weight. Guess what? Your Abra still fits.
It still fits. I always love all those social media that gives you those little time hops from like years ago. Although it makes me sad when my kids were little and they were sweet. Now they're 13 and tweens. You know, they're like, you're loving it. But it's so funny because I have to collect all these pictures because I'm wearing an Abra. I'm always wearing an Abra off the shoulder top because I always wear these off the shoulder like loungy tops. But I'm always in an Abra.
It's so funny.
I mean, I need to put that, but it goes up and down with you because look at this. And as we were talking earlier, you have stretch in your jeans, stretch in your shoes. Why would you want to wear something that's so tight and constrictive?
Very true.
And throughout the day, you really do. That's why I always say, like, in the morning, you might start out and feel like everything's comfortable. By the end of the day, everything feels tight.
Yes.
And it's digging in. And it's just because your body starts retaining moisture and water and salt and throughout the day. And, you know, we go up and down 5 to 7 pounds in a week as women. It's just like, it's just really, that's why those traditional bras do not work.
And that's why we continue to offer the Abra. You'll see, again, if you want that long line short, that's the butter knit fabrication that we have for our today's special. You can keep shopping for that one. I know that a lot of you may have missed the item number, so here it is again. It's 894918. But do you see this? It's a beautiful match if that's the way you want. Maybe you didn't go for the tank, or maybe you did, but you still want your Abra. And the short, do you see how it works together so that when you have the same colors, you still have that matching look? We've got white for you. And like I said, a white Abra was kind of a unicorn. You would see red and pink and yellow and orange and blue, but you didn't really see white very much. So now you've got a 5-pack of white. We also have the beige. If you want to go beige, you can easily do that. Next to that is sienna, so it kind of warms up that beige. You can see it's getting warmer and richer. We've got that mahogany, which is stunning as well. And this is really between the mahogany and the espresso. And of course, we've got black. But these tones right here, sienna, mahogany, espresso, these are the ones that really kind of made everybody stand up and take notice. Because when seamless really started to get more and more popular, we did kind of see different, not just pinks and reds, but we wanted to have more skin tone options. So Rhonda said, okay, we can totally do that. And I can do it in the same bra, in the same manufacturing and the same fabrication that you have always loved. So you don't have to go to some unknown brand to get your skin tone. You can still do it with the same brand that you already know and love. And you're getting 5 of them, which breaks out to be about $10 per bra, which typically one Abra is, I think it's $20.
$20. And you can't buy this. When you actually go, and we do comp shopping, which is, it's gotten over the years, it's fun, it's interesting because a lot more people are doing it because you catch on. It really is. It's kind of it's a compliment, but not because people see it otherwhere, but you don't have the same things. I just flipped this inside out. What I notice a lot of times, they don't take the effort to make the inside have the same separation. So you actually get like a uniboob. But you know what also happens? When you wash those other competitors, it'll start to fray. Yes. Right there. And it's all of a sudden, you could go like this and the bra will go whoop, and it's already, it unravels the whole thing because it's just so done so cheap and what we've stayed with a proprietary blend, and I think all we've changed is add more to the packs and never gone up. But we have a proprietary blend that no one can do because when you feel this, you feel the softness of it. You feel that soft hand. When you get other competitors home, it feels dry. It'll feel, it's kind of like a seamless like technology question, like statement. It's a dry. It feels like scratchy.
And then it's rough.
And it's
dry,
exactly.
It's rough.
It's dry and rough. And So with anything with Rhonda, the more you wash it, the softer it gets.
Okay. And
So
this
that's
is
really the difference. When you feel them, you're like, oh, so now you can do the field test when you're going around. You're like, okay, now I understand.
And this is the thing, and these are the things we want you to start to think about and listen for. And when you are out there shopping, whether you're in a store or shopping on .com, and not .com, but just shopping online on the internet.
Sure.
And we call it the wild, wild internet.
Oh, it
because you
is.
just never know what you're going to find out there. But an imitator is never better than the original. There's a reason why they're copying the original, but they can't get it better. With Rhonda Shear, for over 20 years, you have had the Abra, and the reason why you still have it is because it was good from the beginning, and she never changed it. She never changed the original. People will write to her. People will stop Rhonda when she's out and about, and they'll say, don't ever stop offering the original Abra. I love the double layer. I love all the lace. I love all the other things, but I still love the original. And not only do we still offer the original, we offer it literally in abundance. So on FlexPay, $16 and change. Shop on hsn.com. It's item number 815663 as the number to get those home. And shop your top. Whatever size you wear on top, I wear a medium, I would wear a medium Abra. Whatever size you wear on top, that's the size Abra you wear, and you can go up and down, doesn't matter how big the girls are or not, how small your rib cage is or not, it's going to fit, all right? So go ahead. White, beige, sienna, mahogany, espresso, and black. I want to show you the briefs too, because now that the girls feel good, you have to, the rest of the body has to feel good.
It's interesting. I'm glad you mentioned it, because we always think, okay, the girls, but hey, bottoms.
What about the rest of them?
This is for me. This is just as hard to find as it is the top.
Very much so. And in the briefs, you're getting the same fabrication, the original seamless brief in a 5-pack. Now with these, we don't have them in a pack with all white. We do have beige. We have sienna. We have, there's that sienna. We've got the mahogany. We have them in a 5-pack in black. And then down front, you're going to see the multi-pack, and that's your option right there.
Yeah. And I think does that one have a white? That one has one white.
Okay.
That one has one little white in there. But this is neck and neck with how many we've sold with that Abra, because this truly is the original seamless brief. So this is going to sit at your natural waist. It's going to be, it's super stretchy. Again, no side seams, no seams. Nothing's going to snap, crackle when you take this out of the dryer. Machine wash, tumble dry low. You're not going to feel like that waistband. You all know whenever that waistband starts to fray and starts to, go. But this is going to be one of those ones you can set it higher or you can set it lower. And once you put this on, don't let this fool you, because obviously it's a plastic mannequin. It will hold in your tummy, because seamless does that. But also the benefit of this is that full tush coverage. Because when you actually put this on your real derriere, it's going to sit like that. Or you could sit it like this if you wanted to have a higher, more French leg. It really can do both. So it says, so don't be afraid of that, because this is going to you kind of set it and forget it. But this is one that I will say is the hottest ticket in my house. My daughters who are 13 wear this, I wear this, my mom wears this, my poor husband does the laundry, and when my mom visits, he's like, he throws them in a pile and he's like, I don't know whose is who. And I said, I don't know that I do either, but but it really is just, my mom is a nurse, and she said, all of her nurse friends, this is the best thing they wear under scrubs, because you don't want anything to move. You just want to be comfortable. You're always walking. You don't want to have to especially when you're walking around all the time. You don't want to have to pick and dig and have anything moving around.
That's right, and you don't have that with this. So you've got that comfort and smoothness and softness everywhere you expect it to be. And it's a 5-pack for $35. So that breaks out to $7 per.
That's amazing.
Brief.
And again, these do not wear out. Again, these wash them, tumble dry low. These will last forever. There is no tag inside these. Nothing's going to be scratchy, because I know that one thing is for sure. And they have the moisture wicking cotton infused gusset to them. So once my daughters were into these, I knew that I'm like, okay, because I started buying so many and they would just fall apart when they were little, when they were younger, before they could wear, these sizes, they would fall apart. And it was just like, wow, you buy a 5, 10, 7-pack for so much money and they just fall apart. And it just they would fray. And so now that they can wear this, these will last you forever. And my mom always says, she's like, I just want new colors, but don't tell people I've had them for 10 years.
I know.
Because it's kind of, you feel like you're embarrassed, but that's the quality of the product.
Yes. Yeah, I mean,
this is the thing. Yes, you're right. At this price, you can refresh, but that's what everyone should do. Rhonda always says, I want to do a panty raid sometime. And I was like, okay, good luck finding people that'll let you see what's in their drawer.
They're going to be all Aubreys, all bras. You can go for yours, 854-746 for the 5-pack of the briefs, okay? Also, I wanted to share with you.
Oh, these are.
Are we going to take a quick look here at the Oh, we're going to go all the way. Let's go all the way over after you, Jamie, my friend.
Yay. Oh, I love this stuff.
Because I want you to see. Now, this is new to me, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to present this yet.
This is about our 4th reorder of this. So this is a really unique, cool thing that Rhonda did, because what it is meant to be worn under. I know it's a crop and you're thinking, I am not a crop girl. I am surely not a crop girl either. But what it's giving you that arm shaping. It's gonna give you the arm shaping, and when you marry this up to a maxi skirt, it hits right there. It's the perfect shirt. So it's just really meant, you know, when you wear some jumpsuits, it gives you that arm, so you don't have to worry about anything being extra bulky underneath, but it gives you that full arm smoothing.
Nice, and you're seeing it, so it's the super stretch arm shaping tee. You're seeing it there on Dagmara in black and beige. It also comes in black or white, extra small to 3X. So I see where it hits her, and I like that it doesn't dig in.
It doesn't dig in. It really, and I normally wear this because I would surely never wear a crop top, but I would wear that even with these pants because it would sit right here. I'd wear a little jacket over it, but I love when I wear this, when you know, Rhonda used to do those jumpers or those little, you know, those little rompers, because it didn't add bulk in the body of it, but it covered your arms down to your elbow. So it gives you where you have those, you know, waving goodbye, you have any of those areas you don't like, it smooths out your arm. And honestly, when she wanted to do this, she's like, I know, I want to do this. We're like, oh, you sure? This is our 3rd reorder, because everyone, it's a customer, people loved it, and but it's really true. When you put this on, you feel, and just layer this under some things, it gives you that extra little support on your arms, because I know a lot of us, even if you don't see it, and you just put it under your shirt, or you have a little V-neck here, and you don't see the body of it, your arms are gonna feel better. It's all about that arm shaping part of it.
Yes, and that's so important as well. I know that I don't like to wear sleeveless if I don't have to. And this is, the fabrication is so, it's even lighter weight than the butter knit.
It's our ultra stretch. And then even with your shirt right now that you're wearing, you could put that under and it'd be like more of like a little t-shirt underneath it. So think about it as one of those, I almost think of it back in the day when you had those like little dickies or like a little underpinning to fill in the spaces that had it. But this is truly one of those ones that when you put that on your arm, it feels so nice. Like I could even wear the nude one under this if I didn't want my arm and I want just a little bit more coverage on my arms. This is what I would use. This is definitely one of those ones. Just try this out, because if you don't like the way your upper arm feels, undershirts, just think about this as a layering piece.
Okay.
You know how guys used to wear, like, you know, they'd wear a tank top under their clothes, you know, because they'd like to have more smoothing. Wear this under so you have your arms. It actually gives you that arm smoothing and keeps it without being compressive.
Now, I'll tell you this. I know that this is not something, like you said, we've reordered it time and time again, but maybe you haven't seen it as well. So if you are saying, she's literally speaking my language. Jamie has said everything that I've been looking for, especially as we're moving to a warmer season. And think about, maybe you have a vest and you want to wear the vest, but you know, do want to, you know, keep your arms in account. This is the way that you do it. So you can see it there in black, and you can see where it's going to hit you nice and smooth. We've got the beige, we have the white. It is 839-476. It's the number to get that home. And you can see how the girls just pop it on. And this is what we talk about, like expanding your wardrobe. When you have pieces like these, now that item that you bought because you liked it, but you're still a little bit uncomfortable to wear it, now you can wear it.
Try this out, because it really is one of those ones to get home, because it was like, you know, we always like to give you an opportunity to shop for everything you would normally get into a department store. So Rhonda wants to bring you something that she sees out there. She wants to test it and make sure, but she's like, she was very confident in this, and it worked, because she loved how it made her arms and smoothing that upper part of her arm that she doesn't like anymore.
So good. Thank you, Rhonda. I want to share this mid-calf legging with you. It is a flat in the front, nice and comfy, 88% cotton, 12% spandex, so it's going to be really well-fitting and feel good on your skin. Extra small to 3X in navy, in charcoal and in black. And the inseam is 20 inches because it is mid-calf. So it's not that full-length legging.
Correct.
And it's not a short.
Well, this one we should, and we can also preference all ladies out there, if you got the long legging, we gave it to you in the capri. So we have this in the full length. It has that flat front with the ruched back to give you that tush. But it is literally, so if you look online right now, you'll see the legging is a customer pick. We just brought it in a shorter length for you to go into those summer months. So this is the one that everyone, it's a customer pick in the full length, but they just brought it for you in that capri because everyone loved it. And what we've done here, it has the flat front panel in the front. So nothing's gonna be bulky. But when you go to the back, you'll see there's actually this stretch in the back. So it gives you a space for your tush. So it's not gonna flatten you out. So nothing's added bulk in the front, but you have that area for your derriere and to push. But these are the ones that I was so excited to bring these because I know that it was a fan favorite for the leggings for the full length. It's the exact same fabrication. Same fabrication, same fabric, everything. We just made them in a little shorter for you to take them into spring and summer.
Yeah, I like this. And this is the thing, I don't wear leggings very often, but when I do, I always pull them up a little bit because
that's what this is. Yeah, so
I like where it hits on the calf.
Like a pedal pusher. Like remember a pedal pusher? And that's why everyone loved the other ones because they weren't quite leggings. They were almost like a cigarette pull-on pant. So that's what you're getting here because nothing's gonna be too tight. There's nothing that's gonna be too tight on them. These are perfect for any kind of like your caftans. You know, if you have a tank and you have that third piece kimono. So if you've got the tanks, grab these. And then you can go shopping crazy for kimonos and ties because then you have your foundations. So
I like
these
that.
are, you know, it was all these three colors, you know, grab these because these are truly the ones I love to point out. These are the same. If you remember those leggings that we called that everyone loved at a customer pick, this is shorter. I was like, we should make a shorter version. They're like, yes. And I was like, because I love these so much because they're just so easy to wear.
I think
and it's like, I like having a wardrobe, like a uniform almost. And I have these and a tank, then a topper.
You know what? You're right. That's why, and they can easily fit right in that, and especially the colors in navy, black, and charcoal. So if it is going to be, I wear these, a white tank, and then you can throw on any top or a white shirt, a denim-looking shirt, a plaid shirt, a jacket, whatever.
Exactly
You're
what
dressed
Kenya's
in
wearing.
10
That's
seconds.
like, and I throw my slides like that's my uniform. Like because it makes it easy, so you don't have to think about it too much, and you know you're always gonna, and you always know how you're gonna feel throughout the day because you know the fit. You know you're not gonna feel like, oh, I forgot these rubbed me or cut into me. You know it's gonna fit. So if you did ever get those other leggings from us with a flat front, this is that exact same pant, just made in a crop. I like this. I like the fact you see Kenya has that on with our today's special tank. So that's what we mean by when you're finding pieces from Rhonda Shear, like in these couple of hours, and you're saying that really does fit my lifestyle. That's how I dress. That's how, that's the comfort level that I want in something that is not gonna be here today, gone tomorrow. You're gonna have these, you're gonna continue to wear them, you're gonna continue to love them. And the fact that the team with Rhonda Shear, they read your reviews, they say, we want them a little bit shorter in the summer months. So guess what? Now they hit your calf, which is fantastic. I also like that even at the calf, and you can see the way they look on Kenya, they're not like, it's not cutting you in, like tight on her calf. They almost just kind of lay beautifully where they stop. They're literally like a like old school pedal pusher. Like my grandma, like they have that same kind of look of feel that you pull them on. Like it's a pull on pant. It truly is, and that's one of the reasons so many reviews are like, I miss pants like this. I miss these types of things because if not, it's more of done in like an athletic fabric, or it's done in something too tight or it's too heavy. But these are just like those other ones, so I'm excited for everyone to try these. I know you're getting black. Black is the most limited of the three that we have. We do have the navy and we have the charcoal, which is really nice, which is not too dark. It is gray, but it's not too dark. So in the hot months, if you don't want to always just wear black, charcoals are going to be a really nice option, just so you know. 893-610. But Jamie, before you go, we've got to give one last reminder of our today's special that has been enormously popular, over 10,000 ordered, of the 2-pack of the butter knit tank tops with the built-in bra. So it says a tank with a built-in bra. This is really an elongated bra. You put this on as your bra. You do not need to wear a bra with it because it gives you the coverage, the smoothing, the modesty, but it smooths you all the way down. And black and white, most popular of the 2-packs that we have. And you're wearing mahogany, but you can't even tell that, when I came out, I was like, I didn't even know you were wearing that, and I'm wearing the nude underneath my like open crochet. So think of this as all those times that you need that foundation piece, but you don't want to wear a bra, and then a cami, and then a topper. This is going to fill in all those areas for you, but it's smoothing. It's that infinity edge, that invisible edge, which really means there is no stitching, and you can feel in this. There is not one stitch that is done to this tank top. It is completely bonded in the edges because it's heat bonded. So what that means is it's going to be laid flat against your skin. You're not going to feel anything digging in. You can tuck it in. Nothing's going to, bulge or make a, that. You always have that other seam that normally you'd have like a folded over seam. It goes straight down, flush against there. Because when you see this, look how if you see it.
So nice and thick.
That is so tight. Like there's this, you can't see, like it's literally lays flat against your skin. So there's nothing going to dig in. There's nothing going to be anything lumps and bumps. And again, you have your bra. So you don't have to think about, I have a bra, then I have a this. And it's like, you go into those summer months and you want to have less clothes on.
Right.
We end up wearing more clothes because we just don't want to have like reveal, some of those dresses are too revealing and you feel like you want to have something on, but you don't want to have to put all these extra layers on it.
No worries here. This is the sienna, this is beige, that is mahogany, and then of course we have black and white. There is no limit. You can order as many as you want while we have them as a today's special. One is $29.95. You're getting two for $39.95, so please don't miss out and just order these extra small to 3X. Jamie, thank you. This was fun.
It was amazing. I'm back at 6 o'clock.
Back at 6 o'clock.
Back at 6.
Valerie's coming up next. She's got the beauty spy for you. Happy shopping at HSN, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.